All right. So we start another day. Awito and Raul. Hello. Hi. I'm surprised you're awake, Awito. What brings good tides? Also, I did a little digging on the camera, and the reason everything in the background looks so blurry is because I found out that certain lenses are not capable of autofocusing in such a short range. So you have to manually focus. So now the background's always going to look blurry, but when I'm painting up close, it's going to look clearer instantaneously. So it's basically set to clear at a certain distance automatically now. If it's way too close, it's not going to focus. There's a sweet spot now. There is a sweet spot. And now it's clear. Now, the lighting is still an issue, however, but we did fix the focus. It was just a manual issue. It seems like the camera was struggling to autofocus itself. So they said, well, just focus in the general area that you're going to be working in so that it can always clear out in that direction. And there we go. We got it. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So now everything in the background will always stay blurred. I think it's an okay trade-off. It's a little weird, but considering the main focus is miniature painting, it's a pretty good trade-off. Now, unfortunately, if I ever want to do like bring out something in the background, it's going to be a little difficult to kind of just focus on what I work with. But since it's all about the miniature painting and chatting, then, you know, hey, it's pretty good. All right. Oh, we are putting our parchment down. We're getting ready for another paint session. We're going to work on the straps, the belts. I want to put an insignia marking, the yellow insignia marking for the officers here. We're telling the dudes to shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Paint up the weapon and little miscellaneous things that they have on top of them. So we're almost done with the dudes, at least. Then it's paint the gun and ta-da, ready. Pretty spaghetti. So we're going to be working on the browns. We got Mornfang Brown. Go ahead and go work on that. Should probably get a piece of paper so I can wipe off all the excess paint that ends up on the tip. Also, my Krieg boxes came in. I know that the people inside my local group chat already know since I put some pictures. But man, oh man, it's so good. Congrats for camera. Yeah, I'm really excited about the camera. You have no idea. We can finally get some nice shots. What it's all about. It is what it's all about. Size 1 round. I think the more difficult one's going to be the guys on the guns. So I like getting the most complicated things out of the way. So let's go ahead and put the main dudes on the weapon on there. Okay. So he does have this drinking satchel. Don't know what color that's going to be. What would a Starship Trooper little drinking pouch look like? Hello, Dame. Hi. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. So I bought these cookie containers that hold my, sorry if it's loud, but these cookie containers that hold my paints. Hey girl. But yeah, I bought these cookie containers from 99-cent store before it tragically died, and I found out that they're insanely prone to rust really quick if any sort of freaking liquid touches it. It's such a pain to deal with. And why does it have liquid? Well, when you're painting constantly and you're like a freaking duck, you're constantly just tossing like sprinkles everywhere. Gotta shake up this paint that hasn't opened in a long time. Okay. We probably want to get that satchel painted. We're gonna do like a tannish and then work from there. It's not a very important detail, but we'll work on it. It's one of the reasons why when I start building my models, I if they have a lot of little miscellaneous stuff, I tend to avoid it now just because it's so much more work. The little grenades, the satchels, all the extra stuff. I say, nah, I'm good. Okay, we got that. I'm not sure if the other dudes have it. I think it was just one guy that had the water flask. The other guys had the little pouchies. Now we work on the pouchies. Here we go, poachy poach. Get that really good mixture going. Okay. Make sure we have enough to cover all the little pouches. Yeah, there is a sweet spot now. I have to be very considerate about staying in focus, so that way you guys can see the most of the detail. Now, another problem is, and I think I'm just gonna invest on getting the proper light source. I've always wanted to upgrade the lights to a better one, but I need one overhead. So I got two on the sides, and overhead will help remove the casted shadow right here, because you can see, look, his chest is darker, and that's because neither light source is hitting it directly. So there we go, that helped a little. Get that fixture going. For these pouchy pouches, because I've But already so much detail on the other dudes. These aren't even heroes. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a base coat. The 2-direction light, yeah, I have 2 lights. I have one facing directly over here on the left-hand side. I mean, right-hand side. Dyslexia, sorry. And then on the actual left-hand side. So if I face them like pointing together, it does clear it. You know, it does help light it a bit. But there's a certain point where it doesn't work. Like here, look, you can see that the gun itself casts a shadow right there. It's also just the nature of the model itself, right? Like, because it has other obstacles in front of it. Like I said, the gun in front of it will cast a shadow if it's pointing directly at the light to the model. So yeah, staying in frame is gonna be real tricky for me. I have a way of moving around like a squirming little kid when it comes to painting, and it's all for the sake of getting a better position for my brush so that I don't touch anything else. Because I find that's my most important method for actually painting, is it's finding a way that the brush can easily move the direction I'm stroking. And if it's not, it tends to overlap, and it overlaps, and then it causes problems, which means gotta clean more. And cleaning more means more time, and more time means less things painted. So I had just come back from eating with a few friends, and on the ride home, I was kind of thinking about my Tyranids. For some odd random reason, I was just like, yes, Tyranid thinking time. And I decided, because I was thinking of like the Leviathan paint scheme I already started working on for not the Hormagaunts, the Termagants, the ones that shoot. They are painted in the Leviathan scheme, even though it doesn't look very Leviathan, if I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't give me Leviathan theme. But I was just thinking, I was like, well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really enjoying painting it right now. I'm super fixated on painting my Krieg because I enjoy painting them. And as I'm thinking that, I was like, well, what can I do? And I was like, wait a minute, I could probably change up the scheme and see if it interests me a little more. And I decided, I was like, what better way than to do it in one of the color schemes for like the favorite thing I like, which is the Sylveon. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna keep the whitish, like the very light whitish tan carapace. I'm gonna keep on the pink in betweens. I'm gonna do the sides as blue, so pink, and you know, kind of sprinkled in between with blue and white. Oh, he just says, but right now you can show the detail for us while you're painting. Really nice. I know. You can finally see what the heck I'm freaking doing. The last few streams, it's not good. I know. That focus autofocus was terrible. How you like how you fix the focusing issue? So I just generally looked it up on YouTube, and I'm gonna be honest, YouTube didn't really help. So I was like, Google, it falls upon you, save me. And turns out that like a lot of lower end cameras don't really have a great like autofocus. You have to manually do it. And when you manually do it, you're basically telling it like, okay, you're gonna focus in this certain distance at all times. Whatever comes into that view, you will focus on it. So I turned off manual focus. I did adjust the contrast and the light fixture in here so that it wasn't so harsh. There's still glare, but it's not as harsh as before. But basically right now, like, I decided, okay, so I'm gonna hold a model up to the camera as if I were painting, and I'm gonna keep my hand position like the way I am right now, and then I'm just gonna kind of like tweak it, like turn the knob in a sense until it focused at the distance I'm typically painting. Yeah, it's made a huge difference. You guys can see it, right? And you can see even the dude's face. You can see everything. So I feel like I did do it a little too close to the camera, but I do appreciate it so that way when I come closer, you guys could see it. You guys could even see like the scratch marks and everything on the armor on his back. Oh man, it's so nice. It's so nice. I'm so happy. I got excited, and as I was making breakfast, I was like, oh dude, I'm so ready to stream, because I got excited that I fixed that problem. I also put to print some files for a friend, because I do plan to go later on to the store and have a practice game with a friend of mine. He really wants to get some practice games, and it seems no one really responded, so I'd like to go help him out. And then as that happened, I got invited to go eat, and I was like, well, I was just about to get my food. I still haven't eaten, so I said, screw it, I'll go hang out with some friends. Okie dokes. Okie dokie, artichoke. Ooh, ¿qué comieron? My friend got a hamburger with some fries. Another got some pancakes with a hint of lemon. Like it's like lemon pancakes. I got, what was it? A Benedict? I didn't know what that was. I was like, what is that? And my friend was telling me, and it was pretty accurate the way he described it. But I got a Benedict, which had mozzarella on the egg with some kind of gravy that tasted very peppermint, not peppermint, peppery, whatever the thing is, on top of some spinach and a muffin with a side of hash browns. It felt good to the stomach. It wasn't very harsh, so I enjoyed it. Especially with my my gastric sleeve. It felt nice. Because if I eat really like intensive foods, I feel it more than I typically would have before. Like anything with like lots of greases, like tacos and stuff, like, oh man, they taste good, but it charges a hefty toll upon my soul. Oh man. So now I gotta get, so the next step for my stream, other than obviously working on what I'm doing, I want to go back and add the subscriber notification. I want to make sure that pops off every time. I need to add the chat log just so it looks, you know, more professional. I want to add the little side character. I really want that. I'm all about that Sylveon life and the fusion of Ori that I want to work on. Once that gets going, I would like to, as I continue painting, work on making little emojis, making a proper banner, as well as work on practicing my art for the thumbnails, because I get really lazy doing the thumbnails, and I have no method to actually creating the thumbnails. It's literally just willy-nilly, whatever looks good I go for, but that's not gonna work all the time. I need some sort of structure to help me, and I'm excited for that. There's a little hair here for my dog. A little German Shepherd's hair flies everywhere. It is so light. Woot woot. Looking forward. Yeah. No, not the pelos. Yeah. She's a German Shepherd, and she has that like winter coat. Since she sleeps outside, she has her little house. It's a little mini dog house that we built for them, with windows and an AC unit and yada yada. But because we don't turn on the heater for them, since they get so hot already as it is, 3 dogs in one little house, because they like to cuddle together, they still grow their freaking fur coat, and the thing's intense. It goes everywhere. Or hairs. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Behold. You can see her hair. Be gone. Be gone. I cast thee back into the air, away from me. A hair. Oh. Los pelos del perro. I feel so freaking American when I speak English, and then in Spanish it feels like I don't speak Spanish, even though I can speak it quite fluently. There's advanced words I still struggle with, but for the most part I can hold a very good conversation with someone. You feel that? Yeah. El perro. Just separate the word el And perro means the dog. El perro. I mean, most of my roommates exclusively speak Spanish. Oh yeah. Flying brush. My brush flew off my hand. Just decided to grow wings and fly. I see. Struggle. Get that belt. For the nibblies all over the place. Get those nibbly dibblies. Without saying the town you're in, but like, were you always in that town, or did you move from another to there? Dame. Moved from another to here. Oh, I see, I see. You went where the opportunity was. But I was raised here till I was 12. I don't know why you came back. But when you speak Spanish for me really fast, I don't even know. You just know some word. What does pollo mean? What does pollo mean? That's good though. I'm glad it's working for you right now. No, you weren't supposed to say it. He was supposed to say it. Pollo's chicken. we were playing a game, and it's in English, of course. But one of the chickens was called pollo, and I was laughing, and Abuelito was confused, of course, because he doesn't know any Spanish. And he was like, well, what's so funny? I was like, it's funny because they called it chicken. Pollo in Spanish means chicken, so it's just the name is chicken, but you know, in Spanish. And since it's a predominantly English game, it's just silly that, you know, it's a different word, albeit, but it means the same thing, which is just chicken. Chicken the chicken. Yeah, basically. It's like naming a cat kitty or gato, right? Like gato. That's its name, gato, right? And gato means cat. Like, my name's Humano, and I'm a human. Very creative. The closest Spanish name to like human, Humberto, for some reason. That's when I think of like a name that matches human. Humberto. Humano? ¿Qué pasó? Yay. I make some word. You cannot unhear it now? Humberto? Humano? Now that I say it out loud, it doesn't sound so much. I need the Switch too. I normally never, I'm not even like a crazy fanboy of like most Nintendo stuff, but I want one this time. I don't want to miss out the fun that the Switch players had when it launched, because that looked like a great time. Human Bert. Human Bert. The Bird Man. The Human Man. Hey, what's up, Wasabi? It's crack-a-lackin'. What is crackin'? Ooh. Clear out that brush. You gonna be playing your Ravens? Are those the models I sold? Yes, sir. These are indeed the models you have sold. I was gonna say, I mean, I know that your feudal guard's just starting out, so I'm not so sure how capable they are of playing. You showed me the infantry, but I haven't seen much else. What I have right now. Yeah. Make me a favor though. If we are going to play today, revise the extra actions and all that stuff before we play. Make a list around the stratagems and yeah, mostly the stratagems. Try to revolve around it so that your list can wombo combo as much as it can. If you want practice, you practice right. That makes sense. Something I've always learned my whole life. Good practice makes better practice. It makes it worth your time. Because if you play mindlessly, or kind of like reading a book when you need to prepare for an exam, you don't just read it. You have to go through a process, which is write it down. You have to reread it. You can do assignments for it, stuff like that, right? Put what you do in action. You have to commit some time, and it's not a lot of time. You just got to be willing. Practice makes perfect. And I've been painting for 5 years now. Oh my gosh. You just need to get your booty to the shop more often. Yeah, dude. I know. I'm gonna be honest. I was planning to stay home all day. I saw your message and I was like, well, it's Tuesday, so it stays up late. I'm not pressured to finish the game as soon as possible. And I'm thinking about like how a lot of people don't respond. So I was just like, well, you know, I'll be the friend to go out there and help you out. But again, it's not just a hangout. Like, take it serious if you're gonna practice. Ah, some advice from Light Joyous right down. Oh, Wita. It only took me 5 years to get where I'm at. Hmm. Some Skyrim music. Gotta love it. Let's see here. All right, we got that belt. We got all that jazz. Oh, we almost forgot the ones on the the container on the back. My palette is so far from me. It's a little hard to tell what the heck I'm grabbing in terms of paint. So we're gonna scooch that over. And we're gonna reapply. It only took me this long to figure out the camera thing. Oh my god, it's like I keep looking up and it's like automatically in focus and I'm not freaking out about it. It's really nice. It's really nice. You can see the little eyes, the derpy eyes. I tried my best. It was so hard. These eyes are awfully small in the sculpt. I try my best. I try. You can see it. You can see the eyes. And from far away, it looks actually pretty good. But you get close and it's like, okay. Yeah, Sergeant, I don't feel so good. Something red's leaking out of my head. And you can put the pellet in your hand like before. In my hand. Already, I wick off the excess paint on my hand so that I'm not putting too much on the detail. But it's not a palette. It's not so that I can pull a color from it, because it dries on my hand really quick. Here we go. That's another dude. We got two more. Two. Right. Probably the brown paint's far too thin. We're gonna put a new dollop of paint on the palette. And we go from there. So I'm in the spot right now where I've lost a good amount of weight because of the surgery and trying to my best to currently painting as I watch and listen. Yeah, man, thanks for joining along. Thanks for being here and helping me out, guys, as always. But right now, with having lost a good amount of weight, I low-key, before, if I do commit to losing way more, which I do want to, so it's hopefully going to happen. I'm hopeful. I'm determined. I kind of want to cosplay as like a chunky commissar, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, there's something fitting about someone who leads in the back line being a little fat for being in the back lines cowardly in a way. But Kriegsmen are not necessarily always, but they do have like officers and stuff that come from other regiments that come and do the thing. So I was like, oh, while I still have a little bit of chunk, it would look proper to do a Krieg commissar kind of thing, like an officer into there. Yeah, a commissar is the they're like officers, as in like they have a unit under their wing and they take care of the people, the troops. But it's not just a wing, it's more like a whole regiment, like platoons and stuff like that. We're talking like hundreds of people under their wing, and the commissar's job is to lead them and to also keep them in check, that they behave, that they don't run away, that they keep fighting hard, you know, stuff like that. The commissar is like a police, think of it like that. An inspirational police that is going to shoot you if you don't do your job. Cosplay SM? Interesting. Yeah, I do want to cosplay. Undertale. And it's not like a particular person, it's just I'd be my own commissar, but in the theme of being a commissar and Krieg specific. So I keep thinking back, like, okay, what comes next after this? Of course, on top of working on the YouTube stuff so that it's polished and it feels better. Avocado says, sounds awesome, haha, with the little shoulder fluff thingies. With the shoulder fluff thingies? Oh, I forgot what? The shoulder fluff thingies? The commissar? Oh, fluff. I was literally thinking of little puff balls on the shoulders. I was like, what in the world? What kind of commissar are you doing? Freaking Familia Peluche commissars? No thank you, dude. Familia Peluche. Commissar and Familia Peluche style? What the heck, dude? No, that's cursed. Fucking yeah, I know what you're talking about though. The things that hang on their shoulders, like the decorative, like shoulder pauldron thing. But you said the puff thing, so I instantly thought, yeah, Familia Peluche. So, but yeah, I took it too literal, and I was like fluffy, like hella fluffy. Ah, that was funny. I stopped mid, like thought. I was like, wait, what? Like, the heck? What do you want me to do, dude? Fucking, yo, that was funny. I really do imagine a Familia Peluche that like artistically made cosplay of a commissar. It's a very weird Mexican comedy skit show, but from years ago. Yeah, it's called Familia Peluche. Peluche meaning like stuffed, like fuzzy and stuffed, like a stuffed animal. Usually a peluche is a stuffed animal. So it's a show where everything they wear and most of the like the utensils that they have is made from like the material you make stuffed animals from. You can YouTube it, called Familia Peluche. Look up the intro. It should tell you exactly what it is. Just look up Familia Peluche intro. I actually would watch it when I was younger. It was really funny. Okay, I'm off frame. Trying to focus on the detail. Sometimes when I work on the detail, I need to get a little closer. It's something you had to grow up around to appreciate, I think. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a comedy show. One of the actors, I forget his name, forgive me, but he's a really well-known Mexican actor, does another movie. He does Instructions Not Included. Oh my god, it is a tearjerker. Oh my goodness, such a great movie. But basically, it's also a funny-esque movie about a guy that gets his kid from, like, he has a kid that he doesn't know about with this lady, and the lady basically dumps the kid on him, and he grows up taking care of her. But the thing is, it was a white lady with a Mexican, and they look worlds apart. Eugenio. Yep, there you go. That's the guy. It's Eugenio. Yeah. But yeah, such a tearjerker. It's so funny that it catches you off guard. No spoilers. It's good. Just watch. It's one of the things where I was like, raisin, raisin, instead of like pasa, like come in my house. Like, it's like, welcome, come to my house. And you say pasa as in like pass, like pass in, come in. But if you say pasa, right, like pasa also means raisin. So it's like, how do you say pasa? Like, he would ask his daughter, like, how would you say pasa in English? And she thought like he was talking about the raisin. So this guy is at the door and he's like, raisin, raisin. And he's like, what the heck? Okay. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Aguito's probably really confused because English as is hard for him, and now throw Spanish humor in there. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Sorry, Aguito. I hope you understood that one. I know what you mean. It's like one word with two meanings. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Your big brain, hermanito. Your big brain. Gonna lurk and be a creeper while I get ready to head to Zadakta. Okie dokes. Hopefully everything goes really well. I will keep on keeping. I will paint till my hands can no longer paint. Which has happened before because I paint for too long and it starts to cramp up. And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to paint anymore because then it's going to ruin the paint job if I have a mid-hand stroke. Get it, get it. Midlife crisis stroke. Midlife or mid-hand stroke. Yeah. No, not funny. Okay. It wasn't funny. I know Raul, if he was here, he'd be like, "Leap yourself." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll try." I still gotta paint the crates and all that stuff. Oh boy. Should be relatively easy. I should put this word, lol. E. Lol. Laugh out loud. Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. What is lurk? I forgot. Kind of like, well, lurking usually refers to like kind of be in the background, but it's like a, it's supposed to be more like a hunting kind of like synonym. It's not necessarily hunting, but it's like to hide in the background in a spooky kind of way, in a creepy, to lurk. Sneaky sneaky, lurk lurk, like a creepy monster that follows you in the dark and only lets itself be seen is lurking while it follows you. That is lurking. And Dame is lurking. She's in the background. She's still listening. She might even be watching, but she's not adamantly interacting with us because she's in the background. Understanding. Thank you. Yeah. Big brain Awito. Understood the first time. Hold your breath. Hold it. No breathing. A little overlap doesn't kill. Still itching for some of that metal slug action. Yeah, time does fly. It's already 1 hour. Especially when you got something to talk about, when you got company, lovely company. You got lovely company that follows you, and you guys work together. You guys are helping me out. Heck yeah. And you guys finally get to see something cool. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, that is the straps. Sweet and simple. We gotta get moving. We are going to, let's see, where is it? The contrast for that rope on the back. Oh no, where'd it go? Did I put it back? Guess I did. Yeah, I did. Huh. We got the skeleton horde. We're gonna paint that lovely rope on his back. One drop is way more than enough. You did. Aoita remembers. Right. We got that tinted. Who was it? One of these dudes has. Yep, there you go. We got the satchel. The flask. That's the proper term. We got the flask. There we go. A skin flask. It looks cool. All right, all right, all right. So, let's see. I'm not sure if that's supposed to have something on that edge there, but that's how it came. Oh my gosh, Ori. Oh my gosh. Ah. Double check, double check. Yep. We're double checking. We're looking through what we're missing. Okay. Loki want to paint this dude's like face drab a little. Give it a little tint. The slightest tint. His face drab. Right there, where his mouth is. Give it a little browning just so that you can tell it apart. All right. Let's see. We need now the other details on the dudes. We're gonna get the yellow for the insignia, the squad marking. Real easy. There you go. Look at that. Nice and yellow. I love people doing with their instruments playing with Ori soundtrack. Very interesting difference. You like the instruments that they use there? Yeah, it's really pretty. Pretty. It is beautiful. Very much. I like. Yellow, it's glowing. Cool. It's the light in the camera. It's a little too bright. But I like that for the table. It pops out quite a bit. And for this lady, I'm going to paint her hair yellow. She's gonna be a little blondie. Blonde hair. Yep, yep, yep. She has some in the front. A little hard to tell. Okay. I think she's fine the way she is, just with the back hair, so you can see that she has hair behind that cap. And I'm going to do the same for the dude, except we're going to use... Where is that? Did I also put Gorthor back? Yeah, so it seems I did. He has a very light brown hair. We're gonna hit it with a contrast. Okay. So the yellow should have dried by now. We're gonna hit it with a little shade so that can be pronounced on the edges. The flood! Ooh, scary. So we're gonna recess shade it. You can see it doing the magic. There we go, perfect. Show us the magic. I am showing you the magic. I'm recess shading it. But it pops even more in between. You can differentiate the arrows. And it cleans it up just a bit more. Pocket watch was not painted. Where is my very bright silver? Aha. There we are. I feel like a pocket watch should be very bright, right? It's clean, you know? It's a military grade. Beautiful stuff. Uh-oh. Dropped my pencil. Pencil. I am close. I am close. I don't want too much of that shiny deliciousness. Uh-oh. Inker got dunked in there. Right. I am close. Am I hurt? No, I'm good. I didn't get hurt at all. What do you mean? I am close. Okay. No. hair. You're close? I'm close. Too close? Too close? Okay. Let's see. Yellow. We don't need much, but we get a little. My brain. How did you get that symbol? What the heck, dude? You are always surprising me with your stuff, dude. You're saying that because you're tired. I know you're tired, dude. It's freaking late for you. You're sleepy. Go to bed, dude. This is not important. You've already been here for some time, for an hour to be exact, and that's more than enough to help me out. You did your part, sir. As the Starship Trooper dude said, I did my part, and so did you. Except for that last part. Do you know what I mean? Right? It'll mean... You slept earlier, but how much? How much did you sleep? You need more sleep. You're gonna ruin your schedule. All right, so this is it for these two people. We're just missing the crate on his thing. This guy is also 100% ready to be glued on. We're missing the gun on this dude here and the shell that he's carrying. So we're gonna get pure black for that one. No, I tell you before about my chat sync. My chat sync? Oh, it was further up. I missed it. I'm sorry. All right, I got some really separated pigmentation, so this is gonna need a solid shaking for like at least a minute. Also, I need to see how my printer is doing. Just a moment. It is at 79%. I'm hoping it's done. I get to clear it all out and send it to my friend at the shop today. I should also ask his older brother, who's printing some terrain for me, if that is good. You hope I have fun today. Also, yeah, it's okay. I was setting my alarm among 2, 3, or 4 a.m. so I can check the notif. If nothing notif, then I sleep again. But you're disturbing your sleep. You're sacrificing so much just to see a stream. Oh my gosh. You're gonna freaking burn out like that, dude. Oh, something rolled out. Okay. Hmm. This is what I can do. It's okay. If I still find no worries, I can tell you if I sick or something. Okay, okay. You chill out, dude. Chill the F out, bro. But okay, if you say so. Sleep is important. And I know you're taking your cold showers really early because you said it was good for your health, at least so you heard. I heard the same things, that some really intense cold showers are actually good for you. I don't know the science behind it, but so I've heard many times. Don't know how accurate that is. I haven't checked it whatsoever. Happiness pills are important to me, so they are useful. So healthy. You said that and reminded me of a hell of a boss, the pills that Stella's takes to stay happy. Apparently. Some hell of a boss. Lovely show. It's free on YouTube. Hell of a boss. Pretty sure they have a lot of like, well, I don't know actually, but I assume they do have a good amount of translations. Don't know how accurate that is. Hell of a boss. Yes. Just in case. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't like to type out the stuff in chat because it uses my real name. On this OBS, I'd have to tab out 2 applications and then type in. And even then I want to guarantee it's not my my other account, so I'm a little iffy about it. Thank you, thank you. Hell of a boss. Hello. After that, that makes all of the miscellaneous stuff from all of these characters. And all that will be left is the main weapon itself. If I'm correct, I think the song right now that's playing is Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's a really nice song. I like the way they're speaking. What? Who's speaking? And Hell of a Boss? Nyin, 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 nyin. Sound like that? What? Oh, the Animal Crossing. You like how the speaking thing that they do, the right? Oh, I was like, what? Hell of a boss. You speak weird. Animal Crossing people. Yeah, I love it too. It's so captivating. I don't know what kind of little voice I would have. I've heard some really deep ones from like certain characters, like the wolves. The wolves in Animal Crossing have a really deep, like, right? So, I mean, I can have a deep voice, but my natural state voice is this. It really is this. So, I don't think it'd be so deep. Not so deep. Great is here. Got to go. Have a good day and good games. Bye bye. You too. Have a good time. Hopefully everything's good. Best of luck. See ya later. Oh, and I gotta paint the crates. I can make my voice deeper, but this is the natural, like the neutral tone that I have. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Jelly beans again. Oh gosh. Giant bullet go Bert inside tank. All right. Oh, we need the last of the shading for the grip. The grip for the grippers. There we go. Nice and dark. I can't see anything. There we go. Got the shell. And all that usual jazz. Okay, now I haven't prepared these pieces, but we got lots of, like I said, miscellaneous stuff that we can put around. The base was pretty cluttered, so what I can do is I can forgo painting this piece and a power pack. We can leave that for my friend to use as other pieces, because the base is already cluttered because of the whatchamacall, all the stuff I put on the base and will put on the base. We're gonna leave that out there. It's raining there. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to assume that this painted black would be better. So we're gonna go ahead and do this really quick. The base already? Wow. Well, I want to make sure that I'm not wasting any of the paint that I've already put down. So we're going to go ahead and darken the recesses of these shells that are in here. All right, darken that and the edges. A little dark. It's gonna stay out of focus for a bit, but we got the shells in there. Once they're painted up, they'll look real good. We're gonna dry brush just the coloration so they can get the point across, because I don't have all the time to paint details on little miscellaneous things. I think the most important parts are always the people. I'm watching. Okay, we got those two bits. The crate that the dude is standing on is pretty good as is. Okay. We're gonna let that dry for just a moment. We're gonna dry brush the living crud out of it once it is dry. For now, there's a lot of gray to do on those guns. It would be nice to get that out of the way. Hum. The whole process, it's a whole process, but the people are done. And the bases are done. Ugh. right. I guess there's no time like tomorrow, so here we go. I need quite a bit. I didn't sneeze. What the heck? What are you hearing, dude? Are you okay? Are you hearing ghosts, Soito? If you are, cool. Pick up work? Maybe. So now I have to paint all around the dude that's sitting on here. It's gonna be a pain, but it's doable. A burp. I don't know, maybe I did do something and I just didn't catch it. I instinctively did it. You mean it's pain because hard to reach the parts? Yeah, it's a pain because it's hard to reach. And I don't want to lose all my progress and paint the dude. So I'm painting around him. I'm not being insanely detailed only because there's gonna be a lot of grime and stuff, like dirtiness all around it. So it's okay to kind of like just dab it a little bit as well. Undertale. Otra vez. As long as it looks good, it's fine. Yeah. I agree. Clean out the brush because it's drying out as we speak while we paint. Your thumb looked like Tiger. Yeah, because of all the stripes and stuff from the paintbrush stuff. Is it? I got a smiley face now on my thumb. Its name is Thummy. He's very grummy and very happy to be here. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit of the burnout. Just a little bit. The burnout from painting, to be more specific, like today. But I have work to do. So if you have an opportunity to pet tiger, would you pet them? Like, if it's tied down and everything, yeah. But like, out in the wild, no. I don't want to get my face bitten off. Tigre. Mhm. Yeah, I want to, if not wild, but I want lion. It's fluffy. You want to pet a lion? Oh, I love tigers, though. I'm more of a tiger fan than I am a lion. Lions are cool, but definitely tigers. I used to say it was my favorite animal, but I really thought about it. I was like, nah, dude, I think dogs are more my thing. Like actual animal. I love dogs way too much. And then like the closest thing is a wolf. The wolves are really cool. I'm definitely a dog person. For sure. My upbringing has made me so. I hear you burn out before. Take your time, Joyce. No. Sometimes you must plow through. You must plow through. You're a cat person? Yeah, cats are really cute. We just got our first ones this year, so we're still feeling it out. They're definitely an experience so far. They're very charming. They're little funny creatures. Halo. Your dog friends with cat, right? Just in case. Yeah, they're friendly. They're always together. Like we're in the same room and stuff, and they walk around together. The dogs are nice to the cats. The cats are sometimes irritated, and the cats will like they'll swipe at the dogs, but they don't ever start anything. The dogs actually are kind of stupid, and they think they're playing, which is okay because I like my dumb doggies. They're funny. They're very smart. They're really goofy. They remind me of myself in a way. Like they say, sometimes like dogs are like their people in a way. I'm just trying to paint behind the character again. So hard to stay in focus. It's what sucks. You just saw someone on media taking care of his dog, and the dog looked happy to see someone else's cat, as the dog wanted to bring the cat, take it home. It's cute. Nope. It's always funny because, like, I think that's what I like the most about dogs is they always look so happy, and our cats don't look happy. Most cats don't make very happy expressions. I don't know. It's the happiness of a dog is what brings joy to me. They're just funny. Cats are funny, and they can be cute. They don't look so happy. Is it just me? Hmm. The cat's just like, judgment upon you. Judgment upon ye. You make people happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You make me happy, bro. You make me happy. Let's see. Right. Oh no, you're hungry. Go get food. Or is everyone sleeping because you're up so early? Maybe because you're up so early. What happens when you wake up at freaking 3 in the morning? You're gonna be loud if you go to the kitchen and you grab something. I'm being so sloppy with my application, but if it spreads, it spreads. If it's thin enough, it's good. Dun, 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 dun. It's 5 a.m. now. Is anyone awake in your place? If not, heresy. Me in the kitchen, like one plate sounds, making a plate sound is really loud. Ooh, and then forget it. Like, I'm really clumsy. I'm a really clumsy person, generally speaking. Yeah, no, I don't do that stuff just because I know if I go and try to be sneaky, I'm not a very sneaky person. That's already guaranteed failure for me. Yeah, some people wake, I guess. You hear them inside the house, walking around, talking. Do you guys have like a television there? Like, do they like to wake up, get coffee, or whatever they drink, turn on the TV? What do you think they do? What do they do? I'm not sure. My mother likes to wake up and turn on the television, and she's cooking like for lunch, even though it's breakfast. But like she'll go off and do something. So she'll have the food ready for my father when he gets back home, and I get to reap the reward. Mwahahaha. Now, how do I explain? I really want to make it short. Good thing we talk about daily routines. I gotta go feed my dogs. Usually, we feed them at night when I'm at work. No, it all depends really when I'm out of work and whatnot. But like on my free days, I like to feed them midday. And it's already been an hour and 20 past midday here. My doggies are hungry. All right, this almost makes all of the metal. This is one tire, and then we got the other. No, actually, I lie. We still have the other leg things. Man, Cadians, you guys make this so complicated. Mm. Next time when I talk to you, if you don't mind, I guess. Really stuck with Brent, I'm sorry. What, you don't know what your parents do in the morning? Or whoever's down there? Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. Hmm. And also me too, but when I wake up really early, it's fine. This is related to religion. Yep, yep, yep. I see. Okay, okay. Nice. That morning, my mom cleaning stuff, a little bit watch TV, doing house thing. Okay, okay. Nice. Oh. Very calm day today. Great resting time. Much productivity, much wow. Much fun. Much love. You can see your thumb look happy too. Am I working today? No, I'm not working today. I have the day off. But I'm gonna go hang out with a friend later. And then play some games tonight. With another friend from work. And I would like to finish Minute of Violence with you. I would like to make some time for you today. Alright, that's the gray on that. Rinse and repeat for the other one. Don't take time. I'll be waiting. We'd be happy if you were relaxed and comfortable for that. Yeah, of course. You're doing a great job, Pep, for me. Thank you. Thank you, Donita. So lovely. You're so kind. I'm still perplexed by how I've been doing this without that focus. Oh my gosh. Lots to fix though, but we're one step closer to a better quality stream. That counts for something. Feels like I'm always running out of the metallic. I'm not sure if I'm just, I don't know, it doesn't spread well. What is it? But yeah, I'm a little surprised with how much it's consuming. But considering I want to get rid of this lead belcher because I already have a better metallic that I really like, I'm okay with it. Mythologic? What? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your word. It's okay. It's cool. It's chill. It wasn't that important. Really want to watch the VOD this stream, usually just in case I'm missing something words before. You know, sometimes I forget, like, sometimes I'm just mumbling, like, to myself in a way, and I kind of just say things, like, reactively speaking. And I think, wait a minute, like, huh? And especially because, like, there's a delay. The delay really gets me, especially the delay. Sometimes I'm, like, talking to myself consistently, and then you guys comment on something, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then you guys are speaking about something I spoke about for me many seconds ago, and for you guys, you know, just recently. So I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? And it gets a little confusing. So I know that happens a lot, and that's okay. Like, don't stress about it. Just repeat yourself, or, you know, ask again. It keeps me talking. No, that was a sneeze. And thank you. Big bless you. Thank you. And yeah, about the delay, I think I should wait for another so it's not ruined thing. Okay. You do it yourself, it's okay. Stardew Valley, yeah. The 2 legs are next. All right, time for a new palette. Parchment swap. Gonna swap it out, make a little burrito. We're gonna toss that boy in the trash. Oh, perfect. The print is done. So once I finish with this segment, I am going to focus on that. Oh, it's not done yet. What do you need to add? I need to add a wash to the gunmetal, the armor plating. I want to weather it just a little tad. Glue it on. Work on the crates before I glue it on. And that's it. I'd say I was hoping for it to be finished today. I'm gonna go play with my friend. I do want to go turn in some stuff as well for a friend. So it'd be a good idea to go stop by as well. So it's not a big issue having to go. And if I'm gonna go, I may as well have fun and relax with my friend for a bit. Okay. Got the tires. Work on those rims. I was reading last night part of the codex at work. I was so excited. I just had to take one of the two that I had bought in the house. I mean, to the house to work. I of course treated it very well, as if it wasn't mine, because I do plan to get rid of them. I don't plan to play main 40k, but I was reading the codex, and the codex tells you the lore, the story about the Krieg. It was telling me the story about them, and you know what they're all about. I was really hoping there was a plethora of like news, like what are they doing now? What are they fighting? A timeline maybe? But there's nothing. I was really disappointed, I'll be honest. Juir as well, the new HQ, the character that comes in the box set. Is it supposed to be a hero? Like, he's just a normal dude. Like, he's just a general that's really good at what he does. And there's no story to him whatsoever. It's just like, yeah, he exists. That's it. And I'm just like, what? That's it? Like, really? So I couldn't help but feel really just disappointed with the writing in the codex. I was hoping there was so much more. I albeit did not read all of it. I didn't read like Leontis. I didn't read the pages that talked about the other regiments like Cadia. Because let's be real, it doesn't take a genius to know, like, okay, it's gonna talk about the fundamentals. And then it spoke about the Krieg like in a very noob friendly way, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm expecting way too much and I'm used to people making content that is much more deep, if that makes sense. Like, they go far deeper into the lore than the codex itself. And the codex is supposed to be like about the factions, right? So I feel like the codexes would be a whole lot thicker if it did go in depth, as I hoped it does. And for the price that you're paying, like $60 for that book, I couldn't help but feel disappointed. You didn't understand any of it, did you? Too much information dump all at once. Your head's going to explode. I would really like to have a co-host and talk about all these things. It would be very pleasant. I'm trying. Yeah, I know you are. Let's see, just a moment. It's getting quite warm in my room. In your native language, do you speak like I do? Like quick? Or are you generally a quiet person? Because if you're generally a quiet person, then language isn't the barrier. But considering your English is not your main language, I know how it feels like when I speak Spanish. Sometimes I get really clumsy with my Spanish, and I'm just like tripping all over my words. Depends who I'm talking to with, I guess. Not really a quiet person. 85%. You can talk quite a bit. It's just because the language barrier. Yeah, because when it comes to me, like, in English, I can talk a lot. Like, I can keep up my conversation. I try to do it so that things aren't awkward. And I'm really good at it. I've gotten good at it. I've practiced it. But for me, because it's my native language, it's easy. But when it comes to Spanish, I don't know. I kind of freeze up. I'll be honest. I freeze up and I can't really speak much. Like, I don't know what to say. So I get you 100%. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's what I imagined. We speak it commonly here. Like, it's a very spoken language. It's like 50-50 here. It's 50-50 English and Spanish. I'm primarily an English speaker, and Spanish is my second language. But I've been around Spanish my whole life, so like I said, I can speak it fluently, but there's like vocabulary that I'm still missing because I'm not educated in Spanish.
Yep.
I mean, you understand and speak most of the English, so I'd say you got English down pretty good, so you also have two languages. We're gonna add the grime now. Yeah, when I get a chance, I'll help you out. $3 let's go. Yeah, I'm putting in the grind. I want to turn this in. Yeah, it's recovered. Oh, that's another project. The hands, the gauntlets. Gunload? No, the gauntlets. Gauntlets are the things that I wear, the armor. Those are called gauntlets. The hand armor? My friends were reminding me how many games I've purchased and not played, and they're like, "Oh, when are we gonna play Metro?" I was just like, I was just bamboozled by the question because I don't know. And I bought this new computer and stuff so I can play, but I'm finding myself more and more occupied with this. I want to move forward. I would like to make some more money. Everyone likes a little more money in their pockets, right? Like, I think about it and I feel bad because I do want to, but I also need to work on myself. And I spent lots of time online and stuff, so I figured I'd take advantage of like the stuff I do and stream it so I can make something out of it. But then I do it to my friends to go hang out with them as a friend, but I can't do it all the time. Lord of the Rings. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. The hobbit, the hobbit, the hobbit. I guess sorry you went through some hard choice. I thought I can hope it's gonna be better, I believe. About what? What part? Like being able to play with my friends and stuff? Well, it's just I make a little bit of time for everybody. But I am only one person and I do have a life ahead of me. I do try to work on it as best I can. Sometimes though I do feel with how the climate is over here, not like weather-wise, not very literal, but like it's getting really tough over here in the United States. So I need to think about my family, me, and you know, like being okay. So sometimes it's right, but put down the thing that doesn't automatically help you, if that makes sense. Like this isn't gonna provide anything at all for me to feed myself, if that makes sense. Like if I'm starving, this isn't gonna give me money. Think of it that way. I know it's a little harsh, but it's like true. Hey, that's shaded. Okay. Is it done? No, it's not done. Nowhere near done. Okay, so we are going to dry brush the wood. I'm pretty sure I'm missing your word. I'm gonna watch again. Where is my other dry brush? I have no idea where my other dry brush is. Somewhere. Could have been what fell last time. I'll have to look for it later. Nowhere in the near vicinity. Oh. We move on. I'm not stressed about it. I just know it's somewhere in the room. I'm just careless. And I drop things and I find it eventually. Don't you worry about it. They have a skill to find things that we can't see. That is so true, though. It's so funny how you put it that way. There we go. Got 2 different crates. Turn off the brush one more time. Is it cold here, by the way? No, not today. It's starting to get warm again, which I really don't like. I like my cold weather. But hey, I can't really do much about it. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like I hear like one of the Samsung phone notifications going off in the background. Your friends? What about my friends? I have to go right now? No, not yet. Not particularly. Ah. I guess it's just gonna fly. This is it's jumping. And it landed on paint, of course. Yeah, easy fix. It's just so satisfying. Just pew! There it goes. He doesn't like the red shit. No, it does not. Hello, Fox. Hi. You didn't go to the breakfast this morning. They told me that you were still asleep. They told me they gave you a little bit of your own medicine. Hmm. They were also telling me that you were asking what, like, not too long ago. That's what they told me. You were asking not too long ago, and they were just like, well, with what money then if you asked before? I don't know. Funky stuff, man. You're a funny little guy. And now you don't. You have nothing to your name. Oh, dang. Hey, man. It's nice that you help out, though. There's always the next time. Perished. Perish. Yeah, seems that way. Just like that. Easy bits. All right. Bye-bye. Yes, have a goon day. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Well, the next phase. Really quick dry brush on the machines. We're going to be dry brushing all of this lovelies. My palette looks like a painting. It is a painting. It is a result of all my endeavors throughout the years. I did recently clean it out, so it's not as dirty as it once was. But we're trying to pop out this gray again, so it's not so dark. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So for the las gun, it just needs the armor plating, cleaning up the stuff, paint the tires, paint the front panel. It has a little camera on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that detail, but it's there. And that's it. Gonna be it for today. I have been painting for quite some time, and I would like to rest a little my hands and go eat some good food. So I'm gonna call it from there. Till next time. Peace. Goodbye.